In this video, we'll discuss how VVBs can utilize Vera's digital project submission tool for creating reports such as validation and verification reports. So I am currently logged in as a VVB to Vera's Project Hub, and the tool will be accessible via the projects icon in the menu bar. So let's start from the top down. So first, we'll see project descriptions. And I am on the project descriptions page. So here, VVBs will only be able to view project descriptions that have been shared to their account. VVBs cannot create project descriptions. So I have a couple that you can see here that have been shared to me that I can view. I can view via the View Project Description button in the Action Items menu, or I can download a PDF version of this project description. All the other options are grayed out here since I don't have access. This current report is in draft status. You can also see the name of the report, the methodology template, the template standard, the account, updated date, and created by. Next, we have monitoring reports. Let's go to the monitoring reports section. And here I have one report. And for the monitoring reports also, VVBs are not able to create monitoring reports. They can only view monitoring reports that have been shared to their account. So here, you can sort by name, the project description reference, the methodology template code, the template standard, the account, updated date, created by, status, and the actions menu again, which here is have view record access, and I can just download a PDF copy of the monitoring report. So next, we have validation reports. So here I'm shown validation. I have a few reports in my dashboard. You can sort these by validation report name, project description reference, validation report template, account, updated date, created by, status, and once again the actions menu. But here, if you notice, we have a create new validation report button. So VVBs do have access to create new validation reports. So if we click on this, this takes us to the create validation report screen. There is a checkbox here. You can check this if your project is already listed on Vera's registry. If not, you can input a validation report project reference name and a validation report name. And then once you input these items, you click on create validation report. I actually created one here, validation report demo. And if you go into the actions menu, we're going to go ahead and click on the edit icon to take a look inside. So here's the edit validation report screen. You'll see various tabs, and within each tab there are various sections. A really useful item is the table of contents icon. Let's click on that, and this allows us to easily skip to like specific sections. So for instance, if I wanted to directly just skip to the site visit section, 2.4, I could scroll down to 2.4 here on my table of contents, site visits, click on that, and it automatically takes me into the site visits section. And each section has a info bar here. So if you hover over it, it'll give you a brief description of the section, as well as the text box here. So this is where you input your response to the section. So if you click on the text box, you can enter in your information here. And another useful item within the text box here is the add footnote button. So if we want to add a footnote to any section of your of the report, click on add footnote, add new, enter in our footnote, click on add, and there's our footnote. From here, if we wanted to delete it, we could use the delete icon or the edit icon to edit this. But what the footnote does is once you add a footnote, this footnote would actually appear at the, there's a footnote section at the bottom of the PDF printout of your report. So whatever you enter in here, if you wanted that to appear on the printout, any additional information, you could add it here as a footnote, and this will appear at the bottom of the PDF printout for the report in the footnote section. So I'm just going to cancel that for now. And along with the text box, you can enter in your text. You could, if you had any files that you wanted to accompany the text, you could click on the Files Upload button and upload your files here. PNG, JPEG format, PDF, doc, text files are all good here. Let's close that. And we can also leave comments. And comments are useful if you're collaborating with other individuals while working on a report. So if I click on the Show Comments button, the comment box will appear. I can enter in my comment. Post comment. And here's my comment. So if you had another team member looking at this report, they could reply to this, mark it as resolved, or delete it. And these comments don't get printed on the report. They're just for collaboration purposes. So you would only see them in the project hub. And Vera doesn't see these comments either. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and click on delete, remove that, close this box out, and let's go ahead and continue. And the validation report, there's a general tab, introduction, the validation process, validation findings, validation opinion, the appendix, or if you have any commercially sensitive information in, you can include that here. Finally, the registry. And once all of the data is filled out, you can either save it as a draft to continue later, or you can hit the submit button to submit the report. Up here, you can also download, this is where you could download the PDF copy of the report. So that's the validation report. Let's move on to the verification report. And on the verification report dashboard, you can sort by verification report name, monitoring description reference, verification report template, account, updated date, created by, status, and actions. And once again, you have the create new verification report button. So of course, a VVB can create a verification report. Let's click on that button. And this is similar to the validation report creation. If your project is already listed on Vera's registry, you can check this box. If not, you can just enter in your verification report monitoring reference name and then your verification report name and click on the create verification report button. I already have one created. So let's go ahead and edit, take a look. And this looks very similar to the validation report. You, of course, still have your table of contents. You can still add comments. let's see here. And you can add footnotes as well. And just to go over the tabs, there's the general section, introduction, verification process, validation findings, verification opinion, appendix, and registry information. So you would fill this out. You can either save as a draft or submit once you're done. And of course, the download PDF icon is here as well. And that's verification report. And our last option is if you wanted to create a joint validation and verification report. We have that option available as well. Here on that dashboard, you have report name, project reference, report template, account, updated date, created by, status, and then the action items menu again. And to create a new joint validation and verification report, you would just click on the create new joint validation and verification report button. And once again, if your project is already listed on VERA's registry, you would check this box and then enter in the joint validation and verification report project reference and the joint validation and verification report name. Fill that in and then click create joint validation and verification report. And it will be the same, look similar to the validation and verification report. But let's take a look anyway at one that we had already created. So let's go in and edit. And once again, we have our table of contents. And we can create comments, can add footnotes, upload files. Let's go over the sections here. So for the joint validation and verification report, there's the general section, the introduction, the validation and verification process together, validation findings, verification findings, validation and verification opinion, appendix, and registry. And of course, you either have the option of saving, or once you're complete, you can click on the submit button. And if there are any, after you click on submit, if there are any sections that you may have missed, you will get an error message indicating that you take a look at those sections again and fill those out. So that is how a VVB can create validation and verification reports using the digital project submission tool. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to us at hubsupport@vera.org. Thank you.